A barber was cutting a customer's hair when he suddenly noticed a curly strand on the customer's head. The barber wanted to cut it off. Customer kept moving, making it difficult to work. Frustrated, he raised his scissors and quickly snipped at the curl. However, instead of cutting the curl, he accidentally cut off a chunk of the customer's hair. In a panic, he quickly grabbed the hair and tried to stick it back on, but as soon as he placed it, it just fell right off. Thinking quickly, he sprayed some hairspray, hoping to hold it in place, but the hair still wouldn't stick. Desperate, he grabbed a hairpin to secure it, but the pin didn't hold the hair. Instead, it snapped back and pinched his nose. At this point, he tried using a straightener to weld the hair back together, but as smoke started rising, a tiny flame appeared on the hair. He rushed to tell the customer not to move and tried to blow the fire out with a blow dryer. Unfortunately, the fire only grew larger. Panicking, he turned to grab a can of hairspray, but accidentally picked up a can of flammable spray instead. The fire roared to life, and the hair was burned to a crisp. To make matters worse, he got covered in soot, now at a total loss. The barber didn't know how to explain what had happened. Then he noticed there was still one last piece of hair that hadn't been cut. An idea suddenly struck him. He gently pushed the remaining hair to the center of her head and nervously showed the customer the mirror. To his surprise, the customer let out a delighted scream. She actually loved her new hairstyle. She thanked him and walked out of the shop, leaving the barber to breathe a sigh of relief.